Get your name and job title, please.
Yeah, David Fulker, Head of Marketing for Bosch Automotive in the UK.
Perfect. Could you tell us a little bit about Bosch Automotive UK and what you do?
Yeah, Bosch is a business of about 55 billion euro turnover, not in the UK though, but smaller, about 2 billion in the UK. And basically we are what's called a tier 1 supplier in the automotive side, and we supply many UK customers. Jaguar Land Rover, for example, is one of your partners, Toyota, Nissan, and also the specialist manufacturers like Aston Martin, also Honda, of course, who've been here today. But a tier 1 supplier and supplying automotive technology, and that could be anything from diesel systems, gasoline systems. We've even got a car multimedia division which does the navigation systems as well. And we mustn't forget as well, for UK PLC, the off-highway sector, so Caterpillar and JCB, which require specialist diesel applications and also exhaust treatment, as you can well experience. And also one of our divisions, non-automotive, the hydraulic division, which is Bosch Rexroth, they can also supply hydraulic systems for people like Caterpillar tractors and JCB. But it's automotive technology components for the automotive sector that we look after.
And you mentioned diesel, and obviously Bosch and the institution jointly ran the Diesel Eco Challenge.
Yes,
yeah. Which was a tremendous success.
Yeah, I mean, we were delighted. I mean, Dan, previously we'd been a silver sponsor to Formula Students, and then our diesel division were getting very interested in Germany actually about the Formula Student program. Contacted me and said, look, come on, let's see what we can do with Formula Student, the IMEC. So gave us a little bit of money, and we managed to get into the gold sponsor status. And yes, we used it's called the Diesel Eco-Driving Challenge. We've announced the winners here today in Silverstone, and it was the first time that we tried this program. But it brought together the family, the network of 43 engineering universities, a non-stop eco-driving challenge using a Ford Fiesta 1.5 diesel, and as you probably heard, the drivers delivered something like 90 miles per gallon on the highway sector. Simon from Aberdeen was the overall winner, doing 80, 85, 88. So diesel has still a part to play, I think, in the powertrain of the future, particularly also if you linked it with hybrid. But no, we were delighted to have our inaugural Diesel Eco-Driving Challenge, and our plan is to run it again next year.
Fantastic. And there were a number of kind of Bosch innovations and products on board the car, weren't there?
Yes.
There was, various different pieces of equipment.
Well, obviously, first of all, there's the standard diesel equipment that goes in the Ford Fiesta. We shouldn't forget that, which delivered, I think Ford say about mid-70s that it delivers on the European driving cycle measurement. So the common rail system, injectors, the pump, that's all, applicated by the engineers, both Ford and Bosch, to deliver that. But for the Eco-Driving Challenge itself, one of our companies, ETAS, put one of these data logger recorders on the car, and that helped us really get into the ECU of the system. So we could actually, engineers, we could do pedal movement as well as the emissions and fuel economy readings. And watching the graphs or reading the graphs afterwards, it made sort of very interesting reading. Also, the car multimedia division, we had on board our own downloadable app, which was a navigation app, which was in the car to assist both the driver and also the AA instructor, who was the co-driver, to wheel them around the lanes and highways of England, Wales and Scotland. So it was good. It was good to see the technology come to life and working in that sort of way.
Absolutely. And just kind of finally, obviously we're delighted that Bosch are on board with Formula Student as a gold sponsor.
Yeah.
So just kind of how are you finding this year's event, and maybe more personally, why is an engineering event for students like Formula Student so important to say Bosch as a company?
It's a very good question, that Dan. Bosch lifeblood is engineers, and engineering is evolving, changing at a dramatic pace. And what Bosch need to do in terms of, particularly on the research and development, and because we are what's called sort of foundation company, we put a lot of work, a lot of money and reinvestment into research and development. So a lot of engineers are involved in that. And that could extend across automotive, power tools, I've mentioned Rexroth as well. And so we need the best. and we have to keep close to universities. Ourselves in Germany, we support around about 13, 15 universities. Here we're supporting directly 6 universities. So we're very much involved through the IMechE good offices as well, the former student program, because we realise that the future of an engineering brand like Bosch needs good engineers, and the IMechE and the university network allows us to do that. So if you do see some of our HR people following them around and giving them graduate brochures or even induction packs or whatever at this stage, don't be surprised. I know 1 or 2 other companies are doing the same, but yeah, we need that for the future of Bosch, and long may it continue.